Hello all, welcome to Cyrex Digital Academy's Basics of Blockchain and Cryptocurrency course, and we are going to be focusing on how to save in crypto because some of us might be coming to this crypto space. We might see some terms that are quite huge and we don't really know what these terms mean, and we think that cryptocurrency is actually this really big something for us to really understand. But you see, cryptocurrency is just a digital form of everything we've been doing or we are doing currently. Okay, anything you are doing traditionally now is just exactly what is happening in cryptocurrency, but now in a digital format. Okay, so just like you carry your fiat, your cash, you go, you purchase something, same way you carry your cryptocurrency, you go, you exchange for something, but in this case you have nothing physical to transfer to someone. Okay, that's basically what cryptocurrency is. So how do we save in it? How do we save in it, which is quite the question we might be having in our mind. Okay, first of all, to save in cryptocurrency, there are basically key things you have to get conversant with. Okay, so you need, these are very important things that are key for you to get basic knowledge of how saving in cryptocurrency works, which is the first thing I always encourage people to understand. Okay, because some people, they make different mistakes. They throw away some things that are very important or vital when they come into the crypto space, and because they do this, they tend to earn at a loss, which is not actually what was their main goal when entering into cryptocurrency. But we are going to look at how we can solve all these. So first of all, we have what we call public or private key. We are going to be looking at what we where we can save cryptocurrency. That is, where can we even save this crypto? We know that where we can save our fiat is in the bank. Okay, but in cryptocurrency we don't have banks. So how and where do we save these cryptocurrencies? Okay, and okay, remember, in banks we can save and then get interest. In cryptocurrency, you have where you can save also and be yielding interest as well. So you see, this is where I said everything is almost, of course, the same thing, but now in digital format and a more secure form. So we also have types of wallets and exchanges we are going to be looking at. These are basically where we save the cryptocurrencies. Okay, so now let's start with the first, where we have public and private key. What is a public key? A public key is a string of characters that is usually a unique character or set of characters to one person or account that one can use to perform cryptocurrency transaction with. Okay, it is usually paid with a private key, which we are coming to look at what that private key is. Now, you often see you often get asked, give me your account number in case where someone wants to send you money. Okay, in the fiat space. Okay, that is how it works. They ask you for your account number. When they ask you for your account number, you provide it to the person. Now the next question is going to come. What question is that? Let's guess. Your bank name. After asking for your account number, they will require your bank name. Okay, because this account number is unique with this bank name. Okay, it's generated from this particular bank. Okay, so you must send it to that particular bank for you to be able, or you must know that particular bank for you to be able to send money to this particular person. Okay, then after that, the person might also go into asking you, what is your account name? Now, account name is the name you use in registering your accounts with that bank. Okay, so those are basically the three things you often get asked before you can receive fiat from someone. Now, in the cryptocurrency space, we have a similar something. Okay, we have a format of addresses. We have different addresses where you can send and receive funds. Okay, you have something you see here. We have you have like the OX8 something. You can see different wallet addresses. They have this format OX something. Okay, now this is due to the blockchain that this operates. Now, any blockchain, any cryptocurrency that is on the Ethereum virtual machine making use of that technology, usually has this kind of address. And such blockchains or such cryptocurrency include like the Ethereum itself. We have the Polygon, we have Avalanche, C chain, and we have numerous other blockchains that we have the Binance Smart Chain. Yes, it uses OX format as well. So anytime you are sending money to someone, you are sending a crypto, you are sending crypto to someone, and this is the format. You have, be it in mind that it is using Ethereum virtual machine, okay, or it is using that format. Now you see BC1, this is format for Bitcoin. Bitcoin can exist in BC1. You can see 3B, that's 3 is the first letter there. You can see 1B. Now the length of your account number, your bank account number, is usually probably 11 or 10 depending on your country. It's usually not really long, usually short numbers, and it's mostly numbers alone. But in cryptocurrency we have sets of characters that are alphanumeric, okay. They are alphanumeric characters, okay. And then they usually range from, for Bitcoin you have like 26 to 35 of characters like this, okay, arranged. See, this is quite shortened, okay. So that's basically how addresses are like in the cryptocurrency space. Now, how does it relate? Because I earlier mentioned we need account name, account, and all those things. Now, for you to send money to someone using cryptocurrency, first of all you have to have two basic information, two most important information. First, which blockchain are you sending to? Because we have Bitcoin, the one that is on Ethereum virtual, like the Bitcoin BEP20, that is on the Binance Smart Chain. We have such. So if you want to send Bitcoin to such person, you are not using this address. If you want to use that network, you are not using this kind of address to send to someone. You are using an address with this format, OX. OX is usually what it starts with, BEP20 or ERC20, okay. You get to understand that in the course of our videos. Now, OX is a format for Ethereum virtual machine, as I said earlier. Now you need to have the information of which blockchain are you sending to. Let's say, for example, I'm sending to Binance BEP20. I'm going to look out for an address that has this format, and when I send it to the person, will surely receive it. But if I'm looking at something like this, the person will not receive it, okay, because this is not the format. I won't even be allowed to send to this address because it's not an authorized or a required format to receive the funds, okay. So same thing, if you try to send let's say you are using, let's say, First Bank or Zenith Bank, or these are different banks, okay. You are trying to send, or let's say Standard Chartered, for example, you are trying to send from Standard Chartered to First Bank, for example, and you are using you use, let's say you copied a First Bank account number and you select Standard Chartered as bank name and try to say, it won't accept, it won't go, okay. Not that that bank account number doesn't exist, but that bank account number is not doesn't match the bank name you provided, so that transaction won't go. So if you provide a wallet address, if you want to send money to someone and you provide a wallet address that doesn't match the blockchain that you selected, that transaction won't go, it won't be successful, it won't even leave your wallet, okay. So that's one thing you have to take note of for public key. So public key is like your kind of your account number that you use to receive funds to your account. Now you might be asking, which one should I be sending, which one should I send to someone if I want to make a transaction? Which one do I send to someone to receive funds? Which one do I use to send? Now it doesn't matter, your preference, it depends on your preference, or it depends on where you want to use it. Now if you want to send BTC, if you are sending to a BTC wallet, you have to use this one definitely. If you are sending Ethereum to someone, you can choose to use the Binance Smart Chain to have cheaper fees. But now if you are sending using Binance Smart Chain, you have to have it at the back of your mind that this is going to be Ethereum for Binance Smart Chain. It's not Ethereum for Ethereum's blockchain. So if you want to perform transaction using that Ethereum, you have to get Binance Smart Chain. You are not performing transaction on Ethereum blockchain because you don't have Ethereum for the Ethereum blockchain. So that's basically a key thing you have to note. So if you want to pay transaction fees for any blockchain, you have to use the native token for that blockchain, and the native token must be on that blockchain. So let's say you wanted to mint an NFT. Most of us must have heard of NFTs by now, and probably what has brought us to this space. You want to mint an NFT and you are doing that on Ethereum blockchain. If you send to your wallet, to your external wallet, if you send from Binance Smart Chain or through Binance Smart Chain, or probably through Polygon network, if you send your Ethereum through that, you know that you will not be able to mint that block that transaction on Ethereum blockchain. You can do it on Polygon blockchain, but you still need Polygon itself as a token. Okay, so you can do that transaction. You can mint that NFT only if you have Ethereum ERC20 token. Okay, if not, if you use BSC or Binance, that's Binance Smart Chain, you won't be able to perform that transaction. I'm really stressing on this because lots of people make that mistake. They say they want to mint an NFT, they go ahead and send from Binance Smart Chain because they want to get that cheaper fee. Now, when you do that, you get the cheaper fee, but you'll not be able to do what you want to do because that is not the network of which that NFT is located. It's not located on the Binance Smart Chain. It is located on the Ethereum network. So you must own Ethereum network, Ethereum, for you to be able to perform transactions on Ethereum blockchain. Now the next thing is private key. A private key is a unique string of character, words, usually in forms of words or phrase that act as a password that allows one to access their cryptocurrency and also sign transactions. It is usually in a format of phrase, key string, or file. Now a private key is one vital thing that you shouldn't lose. You shouldn't lose your private key. Once you lose your private key, having your public key is useless. You don't use your address to access your private key. Now take it for example, let's go back to our bank example. Okay, remember I'm trying to link up what we have been using currently or what we are using currently and how it is working in the case of cryptocurrencies. Now in the case of cryptocurrencies, we have what we know as private key. Okay, in the case of banks, we have what we know as the bank password or your banking login or your banking pin. Okay, now this pin can easily be reset by going to the bank and telling your bank, hey, excuse me, I've forgotten this key I set, can you help me reset it? And you have to pass through maybe your fingerprint or some things like that, and maybe your face recognition. You have to check all that, or maybe your signature before they can help you reset those that key or that pin. Okay, that is because you have a physical person to report to. You have a physical person which is in charge of this private key, which is in charge of this key. Now, but for cryptocurrency, there is no one you have to go and meet and report and say you forgot your seed phrase. And even if you do have such person, you don't have anything to prove to the person that you own that seed phrase. You don't have such, because public key is public. Everybody can own a public key. So there's no other thing you can use to show, okay, this is actually this wallet actually belongs to this person. So a private key is only unique to one person, and it must be owned by only that person. Only that person should know his private key. You don't share your private key with people. Okay, you don't share your private key cannot be reset. It is not a password. Okay, you can't be reset. Okay, it's just a fixed key, just like you have a key in your home. Okay, for you to unlock the key in your house, you have to use for you to unlock a lock in your house, you have to use the right key for it. If you don't have that key, you have to destroy the lock or you change the lock. Okay, you can't reset the key in your lock and then maybe still use another key and unlock it. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to do what? Remove that particular lock and replace it with another one. Okay, so that's basically how cryptocurrency is. Cryptocurrency is just like your door in your house. When you go, you have your key, which is the only thing that can unlock that door. Okay, once you unlock the door, you can go inside and do whatever you want to do. If you can't unlock that, you have to destroy your door or destroy your lock for you to get inside your house. So that's basically how it works. But in the case of cryptocurrency, there's no way you can even destroy it. That's just the difference between that. So you must always keep your key phrase, if it is key phrase you are using, because some wallet, setting up some wallet which we are going to look at, they require key phrase. Some will be key string, that is, it will be in a format like something like this. You might see some characters, 1 to alphanumeric characters that form the key string. Okay, which is what you can use. Sometimes it might be a file. You'll be given a place to upload a file, so you'll be able to unlock what? Your wallet. Okay, so you have to keep that file very, very safe, and you keep it, if possible, you keep it in a place that is not prone to virus, which will be hacked and then can be easily used to access your files. Okay, so these are basically very very important things we shouldn't keep rolled out when we talk about saving or keeping money in cryptocurrency. It's very very important you get to understand public and private keys and how they work. So now lastly on private key, for private key can be used to sign transactions. Now for you to send money from person A to person B, you must sign in your private key into a wallet and then send transaction. When you send transaction, your transaction is signed with this private key because your private key gives authority to what send the transaction. For you to enter your house, you have to own your key. Your key gives you the authority to do what? To open the door and enter inside. For you to send your money, you have to have that right to open inside. With your public key, you can view your address, your balances, you can do everything. But now you can't sign any transaction just with your public key. So that's basically the difference between private and public key now, which I've tried to state out there. So apart from sending transaction, private key can also be used to sign certain things on the blockchain. Probably if you are voting, you can use your private key to sign a vote or many other things. Okay, we all know that the blockchain space, we don't just have cryptocurrency, which is the only thing. Blockchain cuts across different sectors of life, okay, where we can apply the blockchain technology to. So you with your private key you can do all this. Okay, so that's basically it on public and private key. I believe you understand. If you have any question, you can always drop it in the comment section. This video will always be updated to make sure it meets the norms of the current times. So where do we save our cryptocurrencies? Yeah, which is our last concern in this video. Where do we save our cryptocurrency? We save our cryptocurrency in wallets and exchanges. We save our cryptocurrencies in wallet and exchanges, and we can see these are the section for wallet. This is the section for exchanges. Okay, and you might be seeing centralized, decentralized, centralized, decentralized. What does all this means? Okay, now remember our first example, we're trying to explain bank, and we're also trying to explain cryptocurrency and the relationship, and what is happening and what is different and what is similar. Now we have centralized wallet. Centralized wallets are cryptocurrency wallets that are controlled by a single authority. There's an authority that guides it, that controls it. Okay, now this authority, what they do is they provide you with a hot wallet, okay, where you can store your funds. Okay, a hot wallet is where you don't have the access, the private key. All you are given is the passphrase, or sorry, the password, okay, for you to log in and access. Just like your bank doesn't give you access to what? Your bank doesn't give you access to the whole funds in the bank, or they don't give you access for you to go in and perform some things. For you to perform some things, you have to visit your bank branch, or your bank branch or your bank support, for you to get to correct some things, maybe your name, your date of birth, all those things. Your bank doesn't give you authority to do those kind of things. Now in exchanges, you don't have the private key for you to use and sign transactions and all those things. The only thing you have is password. The password enables you to do what? To buy and sell there, to withdraw your cryptocurrency, and to send your cryptocurrency there, and manage, stake, and farm your cryptocurrency depending on what the exchange offers. That is what your password enables you to do. Now wallets and exchanges, they are quite similar in terms of the centralized nature, because wallets, we have centralized wallet, we have centralized exchanges. Okay, now exchanges, basically they don't only do the wallet part. They don't only do the wallet. All these you are seeing here in wallet, they are also exchanges. All these wallets are also known as exchanges. Okay, they are no difference. Okay, so wallets and exchanges in the centralized state are the same thing. Okay, because Binance, OKX, and Coinbase, they have wallets in them. Now in their wallets, you can choose to store your crypto assets only. You can choose to trade your crypto asset for another asset. You can choose to stake, yes, your cryptocurrency in that. You can choose to stake. Okay, they allow staking. Okay, for most of them. You can choose to do that on the exchange. On the exchange, will give you certain percentage yearly, or monthly or so, depending on what is there. So now, what does wallet help you do? What is the use of a wallet? Okay, a wallet allows you to receive funds, store them, and use it for whatever you want to use it for. Which are not limited to farming, staking, and liquidity, etc. Okay, but in this case, we have centralized and decentralized wallets. We have OKX, Binance, Hobby, and KuCoin, which are few examples of centralized wallets, which are also centralized exchanges. Now, we also have decentralized wallets. We have Trust Wallet, MetaMask, Solid.io. These are for different blockchains. Trust Wallet support multi-coin, that is, support multi-blockchains. MetaMask supports mostly or basically things that are of the Ethereum virtual machine. Okay, meaning that it supports coins that have the format of OX. Okay, remember we discussed of it earlier. Then we have Solid.io, which is basically for Solana blockchain. So now we've been able to see the three types of some of the decentralized wallets. How do we use them? In your Trust Wallet, once you install it, you can set it up with your private key. You back up your private key, you get your public key, send it to someone, and use it to receive cryptocurrency into your wallet. When you receive your cryptocurrency into your wallet, Trust Wallet and MetaMask and Solid, all these accept what we know as decentralized applications, where you can go to a decentralized application, connect this your wallet, and engage in yield farming, liquidity providing. When you provide liquidity, you earn certain percentage and the likes. Now you might be asking, what is liquidity? Liquidity is basically your ability to buy and sell a cryptocurrency, and adding liquidity means you have added ability for people to buy and sell a cryptocurrency, and this doesn't come for free. You earn profit from the fees those people pay when they are buying and selling that cryptocurrency. So that's basically it on decentralized wallets. On decentralized exchanges, we have like PancakeSwap, 1inchSwap. This enables you to buy one currency against the other. Okay, you can choose to buy BNB, you can choose to sell for BUSD, you can choose to do anything on PancakeSwap, because this is BEP20, this is Binance Smart Chain exchange. We have 1inch. 1inch also is another one, which this one supports Ethereum blockchain, so you can swap Ethereum to DAI, the Ethereum version or whatever. You can basically trade, which is buying and selling on all these things, because basically what they are used for is to exchange. Mean you get one cryptocurrency, you take it there, give it, and get the other at the exact market value of that particular time. Now on Binance, on OKX, and Coinbase, you can do the same thing, but in this case you are the one that you are not the one that own your private key. But in this case, PancakeSwap, these are all decentralized exchanges. Signing of transaction is done by you. In this case, signing of transaction is done by the exchange. All you have to do is you have the password. What do? You go and say you want to buy Bitcoin for Ethereum, or you sell Bitcoin for Ethereum, or you want to sell Binance coin for what? Ethereum, or anything you want to do. Basically, you want to sell this one and get this one. That is what all these exchanges helps you do. The only difference between exchanges, centralized and decentralized, the key difference is that this one you use your private key to sign transaction. This one, the exchanges manage that, so you only have your password, which you log in to access your funds and make these operations. Okay, so if you lose your password in an exchange, in a crypto exchange, in any of this, even in a crypto wallet, you can easily use your email, which is what you are usually given. You are given an email. Use an email to sign up, and a username, or either a username or an email, and a password. You can easily use your email or your phone number to request a reset, and your exchange will do what? They will send you a key, which will be sent to the means of which you used to create that your account, and you use that link to what? Open their to reset the password, and then you can continue your operation. But in decentralized wallet, once you lose once you lose your password, or once you lose your passphrase, depending on the case, you cannot reset it, because what? This is purely decentralized. Just like you have your wallet in your pocket, okay, if you lose it, it concerns you. But if you lose money that is in your, if you lose your your, let's say, your ATM pin that is in your bank, that is your phone that is in your bank, you can easily go to your bank and request for a reset. So that's basically a difference between exchanges that are centralized and wallet that are centralized, and or versus wallets and exchanges that are decentralized. So you just have to know this difference at all time. Okay, now you might be saying, I prefer what I can reset password. Now this comes with different limitations. You can't mint you can't do some operation, let's say like minting some NFTs on exchanges, or exact on centralized exchanges, because they do not support this some of this technology. And then, or maybe they do not support it in the way you want, because exchanges do have to charge fees to list project and all those things. So some project gets late to exchanges than they are on decentralized platforms. So you have to take note of this, that at all times you have to know that you always need a decentralized wallet no matter what. So if you have one, or when you have one, or when you decide to have one, make sure you back up the passphrase securely, or the pass key, or the pass file very, very well. Secure this very, very well whenever you have opportunity to create this wallet. Please don't lose it. Once you lose it, you lose your funds. There's nobody that can help you. Anyone that tells you can help you is definitely trying to scam you, okay, and get your money and whatever. But you, for exchanges, yes, you can always reset. For decentralized exchanges, yes, you can always reset. For centralized wallet, you can always reset your password at any point in time you want, okay. But you must be okay with the centralized themes, okay. Maybe they might put some restriction. They say, okay, since you have resetted your password recently, you can't withdraw in the next 24 hours. You have to wait before that. You have to make get conversant with all these themes, okay, and know if your exchanges, or if your exchange or your centralized exchange does this. So that's basically it on this video. We've been able to see public and private key, what they are. We've been able to see where to save our cryptocurrency, the types of wallet and exchanges, centralized and decentralized. And we've also been able to basically understand how we can save our money in cryptocurrency. Okay, so anytime you want to save your money in cryptocurrency, feel comfortable to open either a centralized or a decentralized wallet. Make your purchase from an exchange. A centralized exchange is usually where you can use your fiat and buy a cryptocurrency. So you go to a centralized wallet like Binance, like KuCoin, like OKX, like Huobi. You can use your fiat to purchase a cryptocurrency. By so doing, you've been able to buy the cryptocurrency. You can choose to save it there. You can choose to send it to a decentralized wallet and save it there. However you choose to do it, it all depends on you and how you can manage your funds. Now remember, risks are prone in centralized wallets as well, in centralized exchanges, because they can choose to shut down, even though regulation require that they announce when they want to shut down before they do that. But you still have to be careful of this. Always pay attention to where you keep your money, okay. But for decentralized wallets, of course, as long as you have your phrase, even if your wallet shuts down, you can always access it using another form, another wallet type, to to always view your funds where you have them saved. So that is it on this video. I hope you really gotten to understand how you can get to save. If you feel something should be added, you still need to understand some things, drop it down in the comment section and we would see to that.